After the nighttime announcement, the lights in the gym dimmed. Nozomi and I sat awake, wrapped in our blankets. Aww. This almost feels like we're staying up late without our parents noticing. Knowing. She? I'm inventing words. Yeah, I remember I used to go to I used to sleep over at a friend's house and stay up like this too. You two must have been very close. Do you think she's still okay up there on the satellite? She is. She is. Don't worry, she is. That's not true. You are, Karu, Nozomi. I don't know how you forgot, but that's who you are. I was tempted to come clean and tell her everything. I had to make a supreme effort to keep my mouth shut. But if I'm being honest, I'm a little scared of you. I was a little scared of you when we first met. And I still don't like that you know so much about me from the Nozomi in your future. That makes sense. Must be kind of unnerving. You protected me from the killer, even at the cost of your own life. Don't mention it. Of course I'm going to help you. Lock in, bro. Of course I'm going to help if one of my friends is in danger. The me from your previous 100 days must have really trusted you. I think I understand why now. So, could you please tell me what happened between us last time? Well, I plan on putting off telling Nozomi about Karu until everything was settled, but... He spoke up with an encouraging smile. She must have seen me hesitating. Sorry, it wasn't fair of me to spring that on you, but promise you'll tell me someday. Yeah, I think I can do that. It's a promise, okay? Now we both have to survive. We looked at each other and nodded. We passed the rest of our shift talking in hushed voices and stifling our laughter so we wouldn't disturb the others. The night passed by peacefully. Oh my god. This Nozomi Karu stuff I'm very, very, very interested in, but it's been in the back burner for so long. I kind of like don't care for now. Of course, when it's gonna take, you know, the main plot, the focus, whatever you call it, is gonna be interesting. Oh, it will be. But for now, it's on the down low, and it's very nice to see it from time to time, even though we don't go too much in the details. I'm gonna be honest, so far this route is mad fucking boring, bro. It's got some interesting things, it's just... Come on, wake up, bro. It's been very, 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 very slow. Compared to the monster route, which I thought was stacked to hell and back. This is pretty damn slow. And this is the start. We're in the middle, right? Like, come on, man. Hurry up. I think that the things that were introduced at the start of the route, the chapter, probably chapter 14, are gonna play a role soon, but not all of them. And this branch, we're probably gonna take care of one of the things that was revealed before. Let's say, for example, I don't know, the Hiruko stuff and the PLM guy stuff. And maybe in the other one, we take care of like the killing book stuff, right? Because in this one, we get rid of the PLM guy. So perhaps this only leaves the killing game stuff, or the killing at least. Also, we have to remember that there's some geese stuff in this route. I don't know how they're gonna play a role. I really don't know. But yeah, again, it's been boring, bro. I feel like I'm gonna sleep on my desk if shit doesn't happen soon. I really hope it pops the fuck off really soon. Not very soon, but at least at the end. I hope it's like Box of Blessings, where we got the Shoma stuff that's absolutely crazy, and the reveal on the Nozomi group stuff. The total number of life forms inside the school is still 13. And nothing to show for all the searching we'd be doing, and we're starting to get desperate. If I could just get one clue, one new piece of information. Just as I was thinking that, my eye fell on the pile of supplies we'd placed at the edge of our living space. You know, I forgot about it until now, but still had those old books in my desk. The diary and the history book, both of which mentioned the killer. I'd keep quiet about them to avoid causing further confusion, but how much worse could I make it at this point? I should tell the others. Now's not the time to be holding anything back. Before I do that, maybe I should check the library one last time. There might still be something in there that I can read, and if I cannot read, I won't. It's as simple as that. Matter of fact, I might just go for ice cream right now. What's this? Seemed like a couple of pages had been torn out of another book and crammed in there. Ran my eyes over what was written on them and froze on the spot. Strange tales of the school. The legendary serial killer. I swear, if you talk about the masked individual from Dangan 2. The following is a work of fiction. All resemblance to actual events, persons, or organizations is completely coincidental. Got to be kidding me. It was from the other book. Oh. Could it have been Terumi? Other one was missing some pages. I grabbed the history book and turned it to the back. I held the pages I just found up to the frayed edges. They lined up perfectly. The page numbers tracked too, and the text was the same size and font as in the rest of the book. Terumi, we're gonna kill your ass. This was just a story after all? The legendary serial killer wasn't real. Somebody made it up. The shock of that revelation hit me like a ton of bricks, and I collapsed to the floor. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Struggled to make sense of things. I couldn't think clearly. Those few pages had wiped out any motivation I had to keep searching. Felt like I was right back to square one. Are you not gonna scold Terumi? Day 60, sure. Like for example, in this branch, we discovered that it was actually a story, fiction, right? What if in the other branch we don't, and we tell the other guys that, yo, I found those books and it's kind of scary, type shit. Shit. Hey, if you want good eating, W eats, like the youngins say. You can't do better than Frog. You know what that means, right? He's geed. Their meat's lean, nutritious, and you can't get them for free if there's a pond nearby. He's actually geed because... Shit, I might actually believe what he's saying. Because he's poor. Frog, really? Shit. Is there anywhere around we can find frogs? Somewhere with lots of water. I want to eat frog too. How do we get some? Look at the sprite. Yeah. This dude Takumi's gone, 100%. I think that we can actually confirm that he's geed. I mean, technically we knew from pretty much the start when I forgot who it was. Was it? I think it was Hiruko, yeah. Said something about a frog and he said, nah, forget it. Very early in the room. But now, 100% guaranteed, bro. That dude is geed. Oh, have you eaten them before, Takumi? Somehow, I didn't think you'd be the type. Oh, no, I've never tried them, but I really want to now. I mean, if they're that good. And you just got this craving suddenly. You'll probably think this is weird, but I'd like to swallow one whole. Does she know? An eyeball, ugh. Why is this dude not in jail? You remember, Terumi said future sex offender? That's him. He's gonna be on the map soon. She knows, she gotta know. I got dressed and went to the roof. only to see Hiruko coming out of her room. Hi, Hiruko. You got to get some of your stuff too? Takumi. She knows, she's onto you. What's the matter? Is there something on my face? No, I was just thinking about something. Hey, are you ready to tell me what is it you've been hiding from me? Took a step closer to Hiruko, but then... Okay, the attack. After I got out of bed, Yugamo and I took our watch at the edge of the gym. Do not let this freak touch you or anything like that. Not a lot to do when we're on lookout duty, huh? Does anything happen? We just had to sit there and keep watch. But it had to be done. We couldn't very well slack off and risk the killer slipping in unnoticed. I was just thinking about that when I noticed something. What the fuck? Kurara? Wasn't seeing things. It was Kurara. She was walking out of the gym, scrambled to my feet. You're not allowed to leave alone. She going to the bathroom? But she shouldn't be going alone. Even for a simple errand like that. We have to stick together. Better go with her. Hey, Yugamo, I'm gonna step out for a second. So, can you... He's sleeping? He gotta be faking, bro. He gotta be faking, bro. Slap him awake now! Dashed out of the gym into the hallway. Oh, hell nah. Someone gonna die. Where did Kurara get to? Looked all around the first floor halls, but in the dark, it was easy to lose track of her. Can't go into the girls' bathroom to check. Maybe I should. It is an emergency after all. Just knock. But then, my thoughts were interrupted by the sound of footsteps not far away. Kurara. What in the world? What are you doing here? Me? What were you doing on your own at a time like this? That's none of your concern. I was only gone for a minute. It's nothing to worry about. Man, shut the fuck. Probably shouldn't be eating at a time like this, but my apologies. Probably shouldn't also talk with a mouth that full. Pause. What's the matter? Why did you freeze up all of a sudden? Hey yo, behind you, dog. Behind you. Behind me? Yeah, behind me? What was there behind me? Turn my head to see. You said. Killer, they're back. Quick, let's get out of here. To where? She passed out. Ain't no way. She lost the mask. Man, shut the... bro, I swear to God. We gotta run, we don't have time. Grabbed Kurara's hand and we both took off, running with all our might. Not somewhere shall be safe. Just go to the gym, wake up everyone, and fight. It's as simple as that. Fuck, mother. Bro, let me eat my ice cream. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I keep farting with this shit in my mouth. Pause. We're all to the second floor. Man, Takumi. To where? What is this? A classroom? The war room. The training room. You holding up okay, Kurara? I'm scared. The killer's gonna get us. Only if you keep screaming like that. Just hide in there and keep quiet. I'll act as a decoy and lure the killer away. Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Just don't move from this spot until I come get you, understand? Okay, don't be long gone for man, what the stowed Kurara away in a safe hiding place, then headed back into the darkness to find and confront the killer for a third time. What is this? Goku versus Vegeta? What kind of rivalry, or beef do we have with this guy? Barely ran down the hall for a few seconds when I heard the sound of the power saw. The killer was still out there looking for us. Oh! I screamed as loud as I could into the darkness. Sounds like they heard me. Now I just have to lead them somewhere far away from here. Now the killer knew where I was. They'd already begun closing the distance between us. Okay, good. Now! I took off at a run as well. What does that mean? Leading them deeper into the bowels of the school. Man! What you gonna do? Huh? Okay, chill, buddy. You a bitch. That's what I thought. Look left, look right. Cause I'm about to do you dirty. Where are we? A defense room. Can you call FB? I found myself outside the defense room. I managed to stay ahead of the killer so far. But would it be enough? It's no good. They're still coming. Killer refused to back down. They were like a beast on the hunt, and I was their prey. It's weird though. I don't sense any murderous intent from them. More like they were taking some kind of perverse pleasure in all this. So what, Yugamo? Or someone geeked, I don't know. Better get out of here before they have their way with me. Pause! What? You can say that in this context? I'd better get out of here before they have their way with me. Pause! I darted to one side, ready to race down another hallway, when... What the fuck? You got hit? I lost my footing and stumbled, coming down hard on my butt. Yep. This is the equivalent of letting go of the soap. You know, in prison. In the shower. What the... Who's gonna save us? This is it. I'm going to die. Horror seized me, and I began to tremble all over. It was like I was frozen to the spot. I could hear the killer revving the power saw, coming closer and closer. Right before they got to me. Who? FB. Just kill? Must kill. Kill now. I seemed to hear a strange voice speaking to me from the depths of the darkness. Dagi? Okay, I know I am forcing that shit with Dagi, saying like, is it Dagi? This might be Dagi. Let me explain you why. The screen is blurred. Much like, if I remember correctly, when we were knocked out on day 3 by Dagi. I think. Multiple times I think it happened. It happened like twice, and this is maybe the third time. And each and every one of them, Tokumi's vision was blurred. I think. My head was killing me, and again with the headache, yeah. And all my body ached all over. I'm alive, and I'm outside the defense room. Defense room. Of course, it all came back to me in a flash. Last night, the killer called me and attacked me, right here. So, how could I still be alive? Why would the killer choose to let me live? You know, I was about to say that, you know, since we're Geed, we're immortal, right? So that may explain why he's still alive, but I need him to check around him. Is there blood or not? If there's not, but I don't think you died. What's the matter? I have to go see if Kurara's okay. If she'd done like I asked, she should still be in her hiding place from last night. I dragged myself to my feet and prepared to head back to the training room. But before I could get moving, somebody called my name. Hello, Hiruko. Mr. Sumino, so this is where you've been all this time. Ima, I'll explain later, but Kurara is... Yes, Miss Osuzuki, that's what I came to tell you about. Come on, this way. No, it couldn't be, could it? My heart began to beat wildly, and I broke out in a cold sweat. I didn't like where this was going, not one bit. Oh man, Ima solemnly led me down the hall. My heart dropped when we stopped outside the training room. Inside. No, it can't be. How?
大鈴蘇生早く蘇生マシーンに無理でござる胃血が完全に失われていて蘇生はもう
And see, this is making me believe that he did it himself again, because no one knew where she was. I doubt the motherfucking PLM dude would have searched the whole school for her, right? Oh, Nozomi's no, she's gone. Kiyoshika. When I checked the life sign count this morning, it had gone down to 12. We noticed that you and Kurara were missing, so we went to look for you. And we found Kurara's body first, right here inside the training room. Where were you last night, Takumi? You were supposed to be on lookout duty. Yeah, a lot happened. I see. The killer must have gotten to Miss Osuzuki while you were passed out. Seems like the only explanation. In other words, this is my fault. Kurara is dead because I couldn't stop the killer. Don't blame yourself, Takumi. The killer is the one responsible for all of this, not you. Plus, Yagamo's the one who fell asleep when he should have been on lookout. Oh, right, I'm truly, deeply sorry. Oh my God! What I don't get is, why did the killer leave Takumi alone? If they were passed out, you'd have been a much easier target than Kurara. Wait, didn't... Hold up, let's go chapter select. Let's go back. Here. When we chose the other choice, the other possibility, dodge the attack, at the end bro stopped, right? And he stopped again here. You might not be wrong, actually. The killer's picking us off one at a time because that's how they get kicks, their kicks. Gonna spill the beans? Takumi, what's wrong? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I guess I'm a little emotional. Something wrong, Hiruko? You've been staring at the corpse ever since we came in. It's nothing. Shouldn't we do something about the body? With the body. We can't leave her like this. Hiruko was the one that proposed the idea of healing Eito's body at first because he was a mummy to make him, you know, look like himself and get stored in the morgue. And when I think deeper, can you think deeper? When I think more about this morgue, 100% in 13A, when we switch timelines using the PLM, we definitely go to this timeline, or at the very least, the original timeline. This one. At the very least, we went there. I cannot say for certain. Even this one, actually. I cannot say for certain that the one we are in right now is the very same we go to in 13A, because we don't have that much information about the PLM. But this is so very interesting. How much of the story, all the roots, how much of it is connected? Damn. Tears still in our eyes. Transported Kurara's body to the morgue. We made another grave marker to add to her collection. All this tragedy had broken something deep inside of me. Oh, Hiroko, good morning. Why are you always getting shocked? Or why are you always shocked to see Takumi? Huh? Hey, Hiroko, what's gotten into her all of a sudden? Maybe she's just not feeling well. It's probably nothing to worry about. I don't know. When I got to the cafeteria, I found the others standing in front of the refrigerator. What's wrong? Oh, Takumi, look at this. The supplies are gone? What? Nozomi pointed to one of the refrigerator shelves, where a large pot had been placed. Curry? Kurara's homemade curry. She made it ready for us to celebrate our next victory. No! I used to see her coming here to check on it. She probably did the same thing at that night. That's what she was doing when she snuck out of the gym in the middle of the night. Must have been on the way back from putting it in the fridge when I ran into her. Speaking of the killer, we called off the search and rejected the decoy plan. What exactly are we going to do? I guess that's what we need to decide on today. I've been thinking about it myself, but I still don't have any ideas. How about you, Hiroko? She just turned away so she wouldn't have to look at me. She was acting weird earlier too. She going to start avoiding me again? Hey, Hiro was about to call out to her again, and something stopped me? Another attack? No, I don't think so. It's 72. What? Takumi, what's wrong? You look terrible. You're about to vomit? You collapsed. Oh, all of a sudden, I got a splitting pain in my head, and my vision started to blur. See? Every time he shuts down, because of something, which I think is the gi, his vision starts to blur. It's like my consciousness was being forcibly dragged down into darkness. Okay, again, is the additional life form, the gi that is in him, and they're fighting for, like, the consciousness, the host of this body, to be the host. I mean, I don't know how much time passed after that. Simply drifted in an endless expanse of darkness with no concept of time or space. My head, my throat, my arms, my legs, they were all burning up. Somebody, save me. Please, get me out of here. Hiroko? Oh, what the hell? Then, suddenly, I felt a gentle light shining on my face. It felt good, like the sun on a warm summer's day. I found myself being drawn into the light, and then... Oh... No... Zomi? Zomi, you came to save me from the darkness. Is that your room? Was it always bricked up? Pause. The walls, I mean. And you went back to sleep. That was very interesting. Yes, it was always bricked up. Huh. Back in my room, I sat up in bed, slowly but surely coming back to my senses. Takumi, you're alright. Thank goodness. You were asleep for 3 whole days. Again, right? We've all been worried sick. Right, I think I remember passing out suddenly. Did you take care of me again, Nozomi? Yes. The others helped when I needed to rest, but I stayed with you as much as I could. Just like last time, huh? You're always there for me. Thank you, Nozomi. You made me feel a lot better. Nozomi smiled back at me, looking incredibly relieved. Has anything new happened while I've been out of action? No, nothing in particular, and the life sign count is still 12. Alright, should be okay then. Well, I can't just sit around in bed all day. Got to catch the killer. Don't strain yourself. You're still recovering. You should take it easy for today. You worry too much. I'm absolutely fine. See? Swung my arms around as a sign of how fit and healthy I was. Nozomi didn't seem convinced. He lost consciousness out of nowhere, Takumi. And we don't even know what caused it. Probably just stress. We've all been dealing with a lot lately. You need to take this more seriously. What if it happens again? Then... no. Then I guess I'll have you to... you'll have to nurse me back to health again. So long as you're here for me, I know I'll always get better. That's very selfish. That's not what I mean, you're missing the point. Just stay here and rest today, alright? Don't even think about doing anything else. Sure, whatever you say. You heard that? Something I really want to is a POV switch. If we could switch to Hiruko, it'll be incredible. It would be incredible, right? There's also the fact that, let's say hypothetically, the dude in the PLM suit right now is Takumi from... Takumi, maybe Hiruko, but let's say Takumi for this story's sake, this idea's sake. Let's say it's Takumi, and this is a Takumi from another timeline. He used the PLM to come and do some dumb shit here. Do you think that in another route, we would play it as this Takumi, and from his POV, and we would see that the other Takumi and the other team members? It'd be very, very, very interesting, but like, it'd be the same route, no? Just from another point of view. Ah, hey Takumi, you're finally awake, huh? Finally, so you did notice I was sleeping a long time. Why didn't you wake me up? I was gonna, but Hiruko said I should let you rest. Really, Hiruko said that. You had that weird collapse a little while ago. I didn't want you to push you too hard while you're recovering. I see. Sorry to make you all worry. I just overslept today. Finished my shower and was returning to the gym when I noticed a figure walking down the hallway. Hiruko! Oh, Hiruko. Felt like such a long time since the two of us had spoken. Heard from Tsubasa you told the others to let me rest. There wasn't anything wrong with me, but it was a nice gesture all the same. Thanks.
At
1? Alone? Huh? Hey, wait, Hiruko! As always, he was useless trying to argue with her. She ignored me completely and walked away. Seemed like she had something on her mind. Wonder what she wants to talk about. Tomorrow, she said. And we just finished the attack. Interesting. It'll be 1 soon. Checked my clock and it was only a few minutes away from the time Hiruko had told me to meet her. It was past midnight, so technically the date had already rolled over to day 74. Now that Hiruko was probably waiting for me in the cafeteria. The invitation had been kind of sudden. I had no reason not to go. Still feeling a little conflicted, I got up and slipped out of my sleeping area when... Nozomi, what are you doing up this late? I just got back from the bathroom. Why are you still up, Takumi? I just wanted to move around a little. With all the sleeping I've been doing lately. Not very tired right now. Felt like it was the best that I kept my meeting with Hiruko a secret. Yes, but you're gonna be alone. Oh, okay. If you can't sleep, do you want to stay up with me? I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. You have? There's no way you're gonna make us choose between the two of them, right? Promise to tell me what happened between you and me in the future someday, right? Yes, I did say that. It's not fair for you to be the only one who knows all these secrets. I want us to be on equal footing.
だから今までの私たちの関係を全部ちゃんと知っておきたいんだ。
Wanted to tell Nozomi about Kurua. There was no denying that. And here was my chance. Should I take it? She wanted to know, and I wanted to tell her. There was no reason to hold anything back. On the other hand, Hiruko was still waiting for me. I never actually said I'd come. Could I really just stand her up? After thinking it over, I decided no. This game. Who will you spend time with? Hiruko or Nozomi? I want to save Hiruko for last. Why? Because I feel like we're gonna learn a lot. And I want to save that for last. I think I'm gonna go with Nozomi. Yeah, let's go. Hiruko, you've been dodging me like I'm some crazed bastard. So, you know what? Just for tonight, I'm gonna dodge you too. Right now, I want to keep talking to Nozomi. Sorry, Hiruko. I'll go to the cafeteria after I'm done here. Okay, I'll tell you. I don't think you'll believe me though. That's fine. Will you hear me out? Of course. Oh, maybe you should go elsewhere? Yeah, you're right. Everybody's asleep. We don't want. Why don't we take a walk outside? But then again, who's on duty? Could Hiruko die tonight? A million words ran through my head as I made my way up the stairs with Nozomi. How do I even broach the topic of Kurua Kashimiya? Would she even believe me if I told her that the two of them were the same person? I hope the sky's clear tonight. Do you think they could see us from the satellite if we waved? We saved. Nozomi was walking beside me and smiling innocently while I was agonizing. There's no sense in trying to dress up what I want to say, even if she won't believe me. I should just lay it all out. Just made up my mind when... Oh, footsteps. Hey, did you hear something just now? Something here? Someone here? Quickly looked around, but the midnight hall was pitch black and silent. Getting you motherfuckers have crafted motherfucking not torches, lamps? The flashlight. Couldn't you have done that? Sorry, I must be imagining things. Let's hurry. Yeah. Got a bad feeling about all this, so I tried to speed up. At the very next moment... Nozomi, run! This way! You a bitch. What you gonna do, huh? This dude isn't Nozomi! He's Nozomi! What you gonna... You a bitch. What you gonna do, huh? Can he catch up in the corners? I wonder. You a bitch. Oh shit, maybe not. Yeah, he comes from the right, of course. Yeah, why you exclamation? Oh, chill, bro. You're not Snake. You a bitch. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? That's what I thought. It's no good. At this rate, you're gonna catch us both.
Yosh.
I mean, yeah, of course you don't know who they are. They're gender, but like... Nozomi, let's split up. I'll try to lead the killer away. Remember, that didn't work last time. Takumi, you can't do that. Don't have time to argue. Just go. Alright, but be careful. Takumi, think, buddy. Can I? No, of course I can't. Nozomi went this way, so I have to go to the opposite. Well, yeah, bitch. Where'd you come from? I'm waiting for you, dog. Me, you suck ass, booty cheeks. What now? What now? Of course, bro's tired. Oh my god. Managed to stay one step ahead so far, but now the killer had me cornered. It didn't get any worse than this. There's nowhere left to run. I'll have to make my stand here. Preparing to attack, I reached for my infuser, but what happened? My vision blurred as my body went flying down the stairs? The fuck? Ah, that was the head, bro. The impact caused my head to slam against the wall, and I started to black out. Beating fast. I gotta keep my eyes open. You're not gonna die again. He's not. I managed to refocus my vision, just in time to see the power saw coming down at me. This feels familiar. I wasn't sure why, but despite my many encounters with the killer, I hadn't been killed yet. So I'm sure things will work out this time. Somehow. Not this time, apparently. Oh, don't chill! That was a lot, bro. I don't think he needed to do all that. But okay, we got an ending, right? Right? No! How long had it been since then? I'd lost all sense of the passage of time. I still couldn't believe that the boy laid out in front of me was dead. Whose... Did I just said we were gonna switch POVs? Whose is it? No, something I really want to is a POV switch. If we could switch to Hiruko, it'll be incredible. No matter how much I questioned him, he didn't answer. We'd separated while we were running from the killer late last night. I went looking for Takumi later. But when I found him on the landing of the staircase, he was unrecognizable. It's a crazy scream. Super high. A super high scream. I never should have invited him out. If I hadn't, he might still be alive. Yeah, bro, she poured her all in that role. And I am super scared to see who the voice actress is, what her roles were. Because I'm scared of getting spoiled. Maybe I already did, but I forgot, but I don't remember. I cried non-stop over his cold dead body. My tears had dried by the time the others came looking for us. But when night fell again, so did my tears. Exhausted from crying, I eventually fell asleep. You gonna end it? No! Hey, no way! I was just talking about it. And we switched. Does Takumi die either way? And then depending on which choice you make, you get one of the girls' POV. For example, we chose Nozomi, so we have Nozomi's POV. And in the other one, if we choose Hiruko, we have her POV? This is crazy. What? This is amazing. When I woke up, I discovered myself curled up in bed, still wearing my clothes. My eyes are swollen and sore from crying all day yesterday. If I keep crying like this, everyone's going to worry about me. I need to pull myself together. I'll wash my face and go to the cafeteria. I need to talk about what happened. Girl, you're strong. You're strong. When I arrived at the cafeteria, everyone was already there eating breakfast. Oh, Lady Nozomi, are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm fine now. Thanks for asking, Kiyoshika. Are you interested? I'm not. Nope. I appreciate the thought, but I'll just have something light this morning. I got some fruit and yogurt, and sat at the table with everybody. Wrap something around her neck. Something like this. Rumi, really? No, it's fine. I came planning to talk about it. If you feel like you're ready, Nozomi. Actually, it seems you weren't the only one. The only ones. Multiple people who saw the killer that night. Really? Who else then? Who else saw them? Mr. Shiruko and Shomo, apparently. No fear, I want to see the killer too. I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but when I stepped into the hall, I heard someone running. It was dark, so I couldn't really see, but they were wearing all black and holding a power saw. Yes, and after that, Sir Shoma came to get the rest of us. I was off on my own at the time. I saw the killer in the hall, by the cafeteria. I went after them, but they lost me. And while I was looking, heard you scream, Nozomi. Everyone came running to where you were, but Takumi, he was already... I tried to explain in as much detail as possible what happened to us that night. Since we got separated, I wasn't sure what Takumi's final moments were like. I had no idea where the killer ran off to either. Dang, nobody even saw where the killer went? That's the most important part. There's nothing we can do. We didn't even find any clues. Takumi's cause of death was blood loss due to his wounds from the power saw. Is that correct, Yugamu? Huh? Oh yeah, I believe the murder weapon is exactly what everyone reported they saw. Why were you spacing out? The killer is human, but inhuman. You're gonna snitch? You're gonna snitch and Takumi's not here to say it was fiction. Oh no, Darumi. What the heck, man? You're freaking me out. Just a little quote from somebody somewhere. Should probably travel in groups from now on. Yeah, I think that'd be for the best. Let's make sure we're keeping a close eye on each other at all times. Nah. We swore we would stick together to avoid further casualties. But the reality that awaited us was all too cruel. What happened? What? Oh, the Rumi's in the pool. Man, fuck that bitch. The killer took their time attacking us, almost as if they were mocking us. Those of us still alive huddled together, overwhelmed by despair. Oh, so this was a fake out. And soon, we had reached day 98 in a cold, empty world. That's it? We're the ending? Okay, good. What time is it now? I looked at the nearby clock to see it was already past 1 in the morning. Another sleepless night. Haven't been getting any sleep lately. When I think about the killer appearing out of nowhere, and then my friends getting murdered one by one, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Very normal, to be honest. The only ones left now are Tsubasa, Shoma, Kiyoshika, and me.
お願い誰か助けて
Hiruko was the one to die first after Takumi, right? What is it? My heart did a somersault when my doorbell suddenly rang. Who could be here this late at night? Opening the door might be dangerous. I mulled over whether I should go to the door or not when... Hey, Nozomi, are you awake? Do you mind letting me in? That voice. Tsubasa? I slowly and warily opened the door. Standing there was... Tsubasa indeed. Alone and anxious looking. What's the matter? Did something happen? Sorry, I know it's late. It's just... I'm scared to be alone. Can I sleep with you? What do? Do I let her in? Yeah. We'd all been keeping it to ourselves lately. The series of murders had been beginning to suspect even our friends. But I didn't get the sense that Tsubasa was acting suspiciously, and I was so lonely that I just wanted to be around someone for a change. Yeah, of course. I couldn't sleep either. Yay. Thank you. I'll be coming in then. Oh, I brought some snacks. Want to share? This is just like a sleepover. Let's chat until we get tired. We spread the snacks across the bed and started to talk about random things. Our favorite candy stores in the TRC, our horoscopes, our favorite TV shows, places we wanted to visit. We were so engrossed in our conversation, I was able to forget my constant stress and anxiety for a while. When was the last time I laughed like this? Before I knew it, it had gotten quite late. Wow, look at that time. Should we get some sleep soon? Yeah, since you're here, I feel like I might finally get some decent sleep. Me too. I've been so scared every night because of the killer. Let's do this again tomorrow. I matched Tsubasa's innocent grin and nodded in agreement. I'll make the bed, so you can use the bathroom for... What was that sound? Huh? That wasn't you? No, I didn't do anything. Suddenly, we heard the sound of someone rattling the doorknob. Someone's here. Maybe one of the others got too scared to sleep too. Let's wait and see. It's locked, so we should be fine until Bro starts the door. We huddled together, aww, holding our breath and silently staring at the door. Are they gone? Nah, I'm gonna hear mad kicking the door. After a brief silence, we held our hands to our hearts, relieved the eerie sound was gone. Maybe we should check just in case. It could have been some kind of emergency. Tsubasa approached the door, but just then... What did I tell you? I hear the power saw. Are they trying to break the door down? It's the killer. They're coming for us. There's only one way to escape. The window. That's a window. I never knew. Tsubasa, this way. We need to run. Right. We escaped through the window and ran straight for the inside of the school. We need to hide somewhere. Quick! Barely avoiding tripping over our own feet, we frantically rushed down the stairs, just as we were looking for a place to hide. You're gonna see someone dead? Oh, I hear the house. Suddenly, they were behind us. The killer, power saw at the ready. This motherfucker is fast. Going down this time. Man, chill. Where are we? This is the garage. This is the... No, this is the metal The middle shot. Let's hide in here. We hid in the darkness, stifled our breath, curled up into little balls. Oh, you're gonna vomit! I could feel Tsubasa's body trembling. My heart felt like it was about to burst. We jumped at the sound of footsteps coming down the hall. Please, please just go past us. I prayed desperately as I clung to Tsubasa. I held my breath, hoping we wouldn't make any noise that would give us away. Just then... Fuck! No, they found us! The killer spotted us and stood with their power saw at the ready again. No, stay back! We quickly tried to put some distance between us. There was nowhere to run. I need to keep Tsubasa safe. I was just about to stand up to protect her when... I hold him off. Run, Nozomi. Tsubasa. Tsubasa suddenly grabbed a hammer from the workbench and lunged at the figure in the black suit. The killer hesitated for a moment, then easily dodged her attack. Tsubasa, get back! I'll help! There's no way I'm going to leave her alone here. I need to fight with her. In a panic, I grabbed something that seemed like it could work as a weapon and faced the killer. But before I could even get ready to strike... My vision was instantly soaked in red. The scene in front of me left me unable to speak. Tsubasa collapsed, slashed by the power saw. Blood gushed out of her as I watched helplessly. With a horrible gurgle, a large quantity of blood spewed from Tsubasa's mouth. He left? Does he only kill one per night? For some reason, the killer lowered their power saw, then he left without sparing me so much as a glance. What's happening? Shouldn't they come for me next? More importantly... Wait... Yes, she can survive. I heard they left her body, but... Life drained out of Tsubasa's face, and I felt her body slowly go limp. I managed to carry her blood-sucked body to the revival-matic, but it was too late. There was no bringing her back. What? That fast? Probably because of blood loss, right? And the wound was super big, so it's kind of understandable, but like, come on. Explain to the others how Tsubasa had been killed right after it happened. The atmosphere was somber, all of us struggling to find the words to say. It was possible the killer might show up even as we sat here in silence. I lifted my head with resolve. I want us to just assume the killer isn't one of us for a minute. Because we need to discuss the things we still don't understand about them. Right, why did the killer methodically kill one person at a time, even if there are others present? Yeah, that's what happened with me and Tsubasa. Ima and Kako are the only exceptions. Huh. How very interesting. The killer could easily have killed me, but they only went after Tsubasa. Hirumi once said that killer enjoys the thrill. Maybe they're doing it for fun. Is it possible they're an invader? There's no comprehending their logic. enjoys the thrill of killing. Eito would like it, no? In some way. But would he enjoy the thrill of killing us one by one? I don't know about that. If they were, I think the school's defense system would have set off the alarm. And even if they managed to get past it somehow, wouldn't an invader be more inclined to kill us all off at once? I doubt the killer is an invader, but that just brings us right back to our first question. Who's doing this? We're the only 3 left. We can't exactly split up to go looking for clues. That reminds me, I picked this up in the hallway earlier. The radar! Tsubasa must have dropped it while we were running from the killer. See, I suppose this makes it a memento now. Use it! The number it showed used to be so large. Getting tearful, I took it from Kiyoshiki and flipped the switch. But then... What, 99? 5. Someone's alive. Tsubasa's still alive? She dislikes static electricity. Huh. Tsubasa technically just died, but she's still marked as alive in the report card. Number on the display was 5. And right, Tsubasa supposedly is in the infirmary in the revival manic. What did it mean 5? It counts the killer in hiding, so it should be the survivors plus 1, right? There's 3 of us, and 1 killer, which means... anything but 4 doesn't make sense. Since when has there been another person here? The other PLM guy? Maybe it's broken. Or maybe someone came back to life? Perchance. Let's go see. We immediately headed for the morgue and counted the bodies of everyone stored there. But no matter how many times we were counted, it was clear no one had come back. We even ran a test on the organic life detection device and made sure it wasn't broken. But then, what could be happening here? Time marched on, indifferent to our growing confusion. Veshness? We're gonna die. What about Dacia? There was no telling how long the 3 of us would be able to hold out, but I hadn't forgotten Tsubasa's last words. Live. Stay alive. Even if I end up as the only one left, I have to fight until the very end. I balled my hand into a I balled my hand into a tight fist and stepped into the war room. Now de-transformed, Veshness looked entirely at ease, seemingly enjoying toying with us. She was fully convinced the invaders would win. Her guard is down. Now's her chance to turn the tables. Oh damn. I activated the device, expelling a massive quantity of poison and rained down on Veshness' body. Veshness, I think you're really smart. We saw that in your route. But at the very same time, you're a whole dumbass. You are a stupid ass final boss. Really? Okay, chill. I think you're kind of overreacting, I won't lie. I mean, yeah, you're dying from poison and all, but like, the very second we started walking toward the escape pod. You motherfucker are... You is super tall. The killer was suddenly right in front of us. Their power saw roaring. I'ma be honest. There's gotta be cap. Bro's battery should be dead, bro. That shit should be at 0%. You gotta change that shit. Ain't no way you killed 1,000 people with this. Or just like one set of battery. Ain't no way, bro. You got the AAA Duracell or some shit? You're kidding. Right now? Your time has come. The villainous killer, I will punish you for your crimes, she said. Oh no, he's gonna break the pod. Please, no! Unconcerned with us, the killer began to hack and saw at the escape pod, tearing it apart. Kiyoshiki, you're gonna die? No, like protect the escape pod. Oh wow. With a power saw. Bro, gonna die for real? No. Are we destined to die here like the others? We have no way to stop the missiles, and the killer will probably get us first anyway. In that case... Everybody, over here! Lady Nozomi! Run, quickly! Underground? The garage, you're gonna... What? It's between this or being murdered. I'll take my chances. Alright, let's get as far away as possible. Decision made. We boarded the bus. I sat in the driver's seat, started the engine, and firmly gripped the steering wheel. You know how to drive? Slammed on the gas, and we cut through the schoolyard at a ferocious speed. Yo, why don't we just run over this motherfucker, bro? But like, we would need like the stars to align to be able to do that shit. I'm taking us through the wall of fire. Use the extinguishers, please. We don't wanna burn. Right, this motherfucker has been with us the whole time. Wait, bro's in front of us? Run him over! I floored it. Thank you! It was a violent impact, and the killer went flying. The school bus kept moving through the schoolyard at a breakneck speed. I hope. Oh, I really hope that's a bus, bro. Oh. How? Suddenly, there was a dull sound from the roof. Right, they said he was immortal. Shit, this dude might just be invincible. The killer was mere feet away in the back of the bus, power saw in hand. Brake! What do I do? What do I do? The wildfire is right in front of us. If I hit the brakes now, we'll get caught in the missile. Oh. But if I don't stop, the killer will get us instead. What should I do? Choice? Yeah. I'm braking, I think. I think I'm braking. Stand and fight. Or run into the wall. Stand and fight. What? No, I want to brake, bro. Oh shit, it's Nozomi! I didn't even... Shit. I have to stop the killer. I immediately slammed the fire extinguisher button and stood up from my seat. I tackled the killer with all my might. Girl, you weigh like 50 kilograms. This dude is stronger than Moko, no cap. This dude has been running full speed with the suit and the power saw in hand. What?
のぞみ殿、二人は逃げてお願い。そんな、桐藤さん。
The two of us were flung off the bus and ran into the schoolyard, our bodies still entangled. A sharp pain ran through as we hit the ground. Still, I managed to muster the strength to get up. He's already over you. She sacrificed herself? I saw the school bus on the horizon, passing through the wall of fire. Thank goodness. Kiyoshika and Shoma managed to get out safely. For now. Now, if they can just find somewhere to take refuge, far away from here. Is bro dead? There's no light. Did the killer faint? Maybe they hit their head when they were thrown from the bus. They were laid out flat on the ground. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. I fearfully stretched out my hands and placed them on the murderer's helmet. Takumi, right? Right? Who are you? Why did you do this to us? Desperately trying to stop my hands from shaking, I slowly pulled off the strange headgear. As soon as I tried to speak, I felt a violent, piercing pain jolt through my side. What? Glad. I've been stabbed. My side burned like it was on fire. I felt the blood trickling out of me. We're not gonna see your mother. As my vision began to dim, I locked eyes with the killer as he stared down at me. Takumi. Pathetically croaked out the question, but all I got in return was silence. He didn't say a word, simply looking down at me with a look I've never seen on anyone's face before. Why? I couldn't form the words to ask the question any longer. Suddenly, I stopped feeling pain. I stopped feeling anything, and it was starting to fade. Please, let Kiyoshika and Shoma survive. Somehow. I felt my tears spill down my cheeks as my consciousness faded into a deep, endless darkness. Has to be Takumi, right? Has to. What's the name of the route? This is make or break. What's the name of the route? Slasher. It was you. 69. How very interesting. It was you. And this is so good that they don't tell us who the killer is. Are they gonna tell us who it is in the next one? Who knows? Who knows? I really want to know. But I think I made the right decision because this is ending 79. And from what I know, 14A extends all the way to ending 76 at the very least. At the very least. So that means there's a lot of content. So this is ending 69. I suppose this one is 70. Then if we choose to go with Hiruko, no, but this is it in order? It's 49, 50, 26, 25, no. It's not in any particular order. Good. That means that the one up where we choose Hiruko can be the 70 something. Alright. Not to forget that there are 2 endings here. Probably 2 with the Hirugo choice here, or more. And then even more here. What was the choice? Oh yeah, dodge the attack. Probably 4, if not more, because there's a lot of branches here. There's up there. This is a troll route. Am I wrong? No. So we don't really care about this one. However, here's the one where we stay at school. Well. Well, we're gonna do the other choice, that's for sure. And I think we're gonna end it here tonight. Run into the wall. The wall fire? What exactly does that mean? Just escape? I can't stop here, which means I'm just going to have to take a chance. I pressed down harder on the gas. The engine growled as the bus sped up. The bus raced ahead, barreling towards the wall of fire. There was a concrete barrier in the way, but I didn't let up on the gas. I pressed the pedal down as far as it would go. The concrete barrier came closer and closer until the bus slammed head-on into the barrier, violently rocking the vehicle and bringing us to a sudden stop. Momentum was enough to launch the killer forward, and then through the door again. The killer flew through the windshield and was thrown toward the undying flames. Screaming. Does anyone recognize the voice? With horrible cries of agony, the killer burned to death in the flames without us ever knowing who they really were. That's it? After abandoning the now destroyed bus, we wandered around outside the wall of fire. We had no destination. We're just trying to get somewhere far away. I wonder how much longer until the missiles launch. I have no clue. It could be in a minute, it could be in an hour. But what I know is that if we give up now, we don't stand a chance. We can't even go back to the satellites. That's right, maybe there's some kind of bomb shelter or something around. Yeah. We just kept on walking forward. There was no telling what would happen, but even so, there was nowhere to return to, so we never looked back. Huh. 70, the 3 of us. This is not Danganronpa 3. That doesn't work, unfortunately. This goes nowhere. This goes absolutely nowhere. Can I say that the time skip ruined this branch? Can I say that? Because I was really surprised by the POV change. But it's for 3 days and then it just skips everything. Man, fuck. This route motherfucking sucks. Komi dying is super interesting. The POV change again is super duper cool. But like, do you see this? 3 days, 4, 5, 6 days. This ain't it. This is not it. This is definitely not it. For a route that's been super slow since the beginning, this branch definitely was not it. Again, sometimes, like Box of Blessings, it's not really the journey that matters, it's the ending. But like, this route, this branch specifically, nothing worked. Nothing worked. There's some pretty interesting stuff. But like, It goes nowhere again. Ending 69. It was you. That means it was someone that we knew? Most probably. I am leaning toward Tokumi again. How does that make sense? I don't know. But at least we know that it is a he. It is a man. It is a male. So that's information at the very least. The other ending? Zero information. But it seems like the fire can actually get rid of this guy, which is interesting. Because the guy, he seemed invincible. He tanked the whole bus and was still fit as a fiddle, which is incredible if you ask me, but oh well. I have 4 hours in the timer, in the OBS timer, so it's gonna be a pain, a goddamn pain to edit. But oh well, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. See you in the next one, in which we're probably going to finish the branch where we choose to talk to Ruko. Alright y'all, goodbye!